Thank you. Well done.
Retiring Rahul Bauman. Retiring Vijay Abraham.
Thank you for contributing to the college.
Past President, retiring P. Ravindranath. Retiring Joseph Wacha Parambal.
And Rotary Anil Verma.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you also see the Paul Harris Society chevron. That's the emblem that you see on display. So that is what it all means to be a Paul Harris Society member. That's what is adorned on you. Thank you, Rotarian President Anil and TRFC Jaishankar. Ladies and gentlemen, our President-elect Rotarian Jose Valavi, as you all know, is a very versatile and interesting personality with this very childish charm and the infectious and teenager-like smile that he possesses, and the very pleasing and very gentle demeanor. He is endearing to all men and women alike. Our friend, my good friend, Rotarian Sujal Bose, who has been putting on his Sherlock Holmes or Sherlock Holmes kind of a cap, and he's been digging deep into the lives and times of Jose Rudy. Let's listen to Rotarian Sujal as he introduces our incoming president, Rotarian Jose Valavi.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I checked the entire Google for the last 2 days as to find what exactly happened on that particular date, that year. The year was quiet. That particular day was quieter. Probably the nature and the existence itself decided that there shall not be another incident that will supersede this one incident. And that one day gave us the 36th president of Rotary, Cochin Midtown, Rotarian President Jose J. Valavi. He was born on the 28th of February, 1962 to John Valavi and Mary. He did his schooling in St. Teresa's School, mind you, St. Teresa's School. He started in a girls' school. And Rajagiri High School. I don't know how that shift happened. And he did his college education from both St. Paul's College and Sacred Heart College. You can see his journey here. We managed to dig it from his archives, thanks to a very surreptitious background work by Rotary and Meera. After his graduation, he took his diploma in management from Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Rotarian Jose joined the family business in 1982, the Valavi Group, which is into packaging, stationery, machinery, and, as you all know, wedding cards. He currently holds a world record of having solemnized the most number of weddings than any other religious institution. Jose Valavi was the president of LEO in 1984 and the Rajagiri Old Student Association for 2 years from 2011 to 2013. He is a member of the board of Kerala Chamber of Commerce and Industry for the last 2 years. Jose joined Rotary Cochin Midtown exactly 30 years ago and was sponsored by past President Regin Chalapro. During these years, he has held various positions on the board as director and chairman of several committees. He is married to the charming Anne Meera, a postgraduate in commerce and a homemaker, hostess and a delightful conversationalist. The Valavis are blessed with 3 children, Maria, Jojo and Anju. Anju, the bubbly 16-year-old she was, left us in 2011 and was someone who loved the Rotary family. We fondly remember her this evening as someone who gave the people around her joyful moments. Maria, the elder daughter, did her MSc in finance from Aston University. She joined her father in the family business in 2013. Meanwhile, she's also set up her own events business. She's engaged to be married to Thomas, a young dynamic businessman based out of the UAE. I see the couple both here. Yeah. Jojo, the youngest of the family, is currently doing his MSc in entrepreneurship in Surrey, London. The Wallabies are a fun family. Can we go back to the earlier slide? I wanted to show the, yeah, you can see what he does when Meera Wallaby is looking the other side. The Wallabies are a fun family. They travel together and spend considerable time together. You don't know where one starts and the other ends within the family. Ladies and gentlemen, I have great pride and joy to introduce our 36th president, the loving, affectionate, simple and sweet retiring Paul Harris Fellow, Jose J. Wallaby, and his gracious aunt, Meera Wallaby.
Thank you, Sujit, for dissecting our incoming president, Rotarian Jose J. Wallaby's life threadbare. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now witness the most important ceremony of today's function. President Rotarian Anil Verma will now proceed to install Rotarian Jose J. Wallaby as the 36th president of the Rotary, Cochin Midtown.
I have great pleasure to install Rotarian Jose J. Wallaby as the 36th president of Cochin Midtown. Now I adorn you with the presidential call. Keep the gavel and use it judiciously. Keep the charter in safe custody and the club. So Rotarians, hands, annets, and everyone present here, this is the 36th president of Cochin Midtown.
Ladies and gentlemen, our president, Rotarian Jose J. Wallaby, will now proceed to do his first official duty as the president by installing Rotarian Anil Verma as the immediate past president.
Anil Verma as the immediate past president.
Thank you.
Friends, to Anil Verma, our president for the last year, the love of Midtown knows no bounds. May I request President Rotarian Jose Wallaby to present a memento to our immediate past president Rotarian Anil as a token of Midtown love and affection. It's a big surprise for Anil. Minnie is here, a Rotarian Minnie. Is she here? Has she come? Okay, so our First Lady Meera will hand over a gift which I hope Anil hands over to me. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, now I'm sure all of you are eager to listen to the first words from our President Rotarian Jose Wallaby. Over to you, President. The stage is all yours and all our ears are on you.
Thank you, Rupesh, for the nice words. Good evening to you all. PDG Ajit, PDG Babu Joseph, then TRFC Jayashankar, Assistant Governor, District Director Raj Mohan, GGRs, my friends in Rotary, guests, Innovators, Innovate President here, and thank you all for the nice words again to Sujil. I take the greeting, blessings from my angel in heaven. And today is a special day for me because today is my father's and mother's death anniversary. It happens to be the same day I am installed as the president of this prestigious club. I take the journey, I consider this as a journey. Actually, I joined about 30 years back. This journey started 6 years before that. I joined, so many people come and go, and I keep the friendship still. And I remember the day when Babu Joseph was the secretary of the club, you know. There was no pagers, no mobile phones, nothing. He used to make every member attend the meeting. If somebody missed the meeting, he has to make and compensate by attending some other meeting and get the card from there. And another, my friend, Ajit, you know, I know him from 1980. And he was my director in Leo Club. From that, I keep the friendship. And when he started, when he come to Rotary, I wanted to join this club. And I was asking Regin, he's supposed to come here today, but I was asking, I want to join Midtown. So Midtown is part of my family, and all my ups and downs, the club was with me. I keep all friendship with the club, all the members, everybody. Another thing, we have a lot of plans to do this year. One is that we have, George has started a drama club, and there is one RMF which is happening in my place every month. We are going to start a Rotary business group we are going to form. I talked with the governor, and he has agreed, and he is sending a person, Kannan from Coimbatore, and we are planning to start a business club, business group in Cochin, you know, between all the clubs, you know. A lot of presidents and secretaries, when we meet, you know, they want to meet each other and to have a common forum, because they keep friendship in the clubs, but they want to mix with other club members apart from meeting in this installation, but they want to keep the friendship. So we are going to start that group. We are, I'm calling all the presidents and secretaries and trying to form a group next week. So the person is coming from Coimbatore to explain us how to move about. So I have very few words. Thanks for coming and blessing this function. Thanks.
Thank you, President Rotary Jose Wallavi, for those wonderful words, and we wish the new project, the Rotary Means Business, the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, the President Rotary Jose Wallavi will now proceed to install his poster boys for the year 2018-19. May I request the Sergeant-at-Arms, Rotarian K. Ramesh, to surrender his gable and sash to the President. Ladies and gentlemen, I request the First Lady, Rotarian Meera, to kindly join your man on the dais. Friends, ladies and gentlemen, our Midtown the boys will be walking down the aisle with their respective Rotarians, and I hope their arms are hooked, okay? As you walk the aisle, I know you get your arms hooked onto your hands and walk in style, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, first up is the Law and Order man. We have the law and Order man, Vijay Bhaskar. Vijay Bhaskar has a hassle-free air about him, and is a man always in high spirits, always in his elements. He comes in the President's way of bringing. Bhaskar, you also can look around, okay? Next. The president will be, getting Bhaskar into this post will be his way of getting the rascal elements, all the rascal elements of the club in order. So that should be the Mr. Vijay Bhaskar's duty. A financial consultant by profession, Vijay's favorite hobby, like Mohanlal's Lalism, is Upanyasam. And it's purely coincidental that his Rotarian is called Upanya. The Bhaskars have two daughters, and it's Megha and Medha. Ladies and gentlemen, our Sergeant at Arms, Rotarian Vijay Bhaskar.
Rotarian Vijay Bhaskar, the duty as the Sergeant at Arms is really tough. Keep the club in safe hands. Joseph, when you are here. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, walking up the aisles next is our President-elect, Rotarian Advocate Abraham Vettur. Being a very busy advocate, you will see him flying around the court complex and hitting his opponents for a six. A superhero for many. There we have our advocate, the very famous Advocate Abraham Vettur. And he's a superhero for many, and some people call him the Batman, okay? With the cape and black outfit that he wears always want to fight for the oppressed. He comes in many disguises in his life. A very socially conscious man, Rotarian Vettur, is married to Rotarian Dr. Kuchitri Syama, and the jury in his life are his aunts, Lieutenant Arun, Anil, Merlin, and the little granddaughter, Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it away for our President-elect, Rotarian Advocate Abraham Vettur.
Rotarian Advocate Abraham Vettur is our President-elect next year.
Friends, our Vice President, Rotarian Sri Prasad, is a very mild-mannered and multifaceted personality. As you see there, ever smiling and very pleasant gentleman with a subtle charm and a wit about him, by which he is successful in wooing the high mass beam in his life, Rotary and Sona, whom he vouches is worth all the luster, luminescence, intensity, phosphorescence, gleam, brilliance, Kelvin, luster. All the luster. I said luster, okay, nothing else. So, an electric engineer by profession, Rotarian Sri Prasad is the director of National Trading Company and National Engineering Company, and specializes in lighting solutions. The Sri Prasads have generated 2 electrifying kits, and it's Karthik and Kamal.
Rotarian Sri Prasad, you are appointed as the Vice President of the club.
On the ramps now, gentlemen, we have our secretary. On the ramps we have the secretary, Rotarian Subin Thomas. When you look at Subin, our secretary, he reminds you of a wild, wild West story as you see in the picture. And if you look carefully, there's a chain around his neck. Look carefully at the picture. There's a chain around his neck, and I don't know whether it's the president or the lady who's walking by his side who's adorned him with that. And it looks like both the presidents and secretaries' wives have made you good people. Okay, they have graduated. You people have graduated to good men. Next. But the truth is that Subin, next, is a very highly charged Duracell battery. Okay, he keeps going on and on. I'm sure all of you will vouch for us. And there you have the boss in his life, you have with him Reshma, who is the boss and the love of his life, and Subins have softly engineered into her heart. The Subins are blessed with a little Annette, Shreya Saira Subin.
Rotarian Subin, you are appointed as the secretary of this club.
Walking in next is our joint secretary, Rotarian Anil Vishwambaran. Anil is an electric engineer and a very successful entrepreneur, and is one calming influence and a strategist par excellence of the club. Basically what I'm trying to tell you is Anil is someone who can solve a problem you didn't know exists and in ways you cannot understand. I hope you understood what I was trying to say. Anil and Neetu are they love traveling, and what they believe in is having fun from Tingle to Eli, and Friday and Saturdays and Sunday they have a siesta. Yeah. The Anils have two electrifying kids again, Govind and Anand. Ladies and gentlemen, our joint secretary, Anil Vishwambaran.
I'm happy to install Anil Vishwambaran as the joint secretary.
Next up, we have the man in charge of the club coffers, the treasurer, Rotarian Joseph Vachaparambil. Apparently, the president had decided to count on someone who can count. And he's a speculist and who rules the Wall Street. Okay, he's the wolf of Wall Street, Vachaparambil. Now, Vachaparambil has a very typical example. Today, as we were walking in, somebody told him, Vacha, rain is falling. So Vacha said, if anything which is falling is better that you buy. Anything that falls is better you buy it, okay? So that's a commitment he has to his vocation. The person who keeps a stock of his life is Anne Mariama, and the two investments he has in his life are Anne's Priyanka and Matthew. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it away for our treasurer, Rotarian Joseph Vachaparambil.
I'm happy to install Joseph Vachaparambil as the treasurer of the Yoga Club 2018-19.
Next up is the debonair and handsome chair club administration, Rinku. Rinku is a jack of all arts and master of it too, okay? If you don't find him in his Harley, you're sure to find him on his Beamer, and if you don't find him on a cricket field, you find him in the kitchen, and which he makes a minefield, finally. Rinku actually loves to play Superman, okay? That is doing his, instead of his heat vision, there you have his selfie vision. You see that? And unlike Superman, who likes to wear the outside, Rinku wears it inside and the coat outside. So that is very typical of him. And instead of flying upstairs, he likes to walk down the stairs. If you notice that, he's a very ordinary. And Rinku has a high esteem about himself. He thinks that he's sexy. And finally, he got married, okay? For all the sins he did, he finally landed up with the perfect lady. And Rinku loves to date his wife, okay? This is what he does. And Teresa, his wife, also loves to date him. The dates he loves, buy from Lulu Mall on the way back. See that? The Rinkus have a